Yeah, hang on. Again, sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty with the Chromebook, so I had to switch back over to the Mac. Sorry about that, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so we were talking about the Hindi thing or
Yeah.
the Bindi thing.
So we're just going to show the slide from the beginning. We're not going to ask you guys the question. Just for people, if they jumped in on this stream, we're just going to show the pictures so you can get to the rest of the residue.
Okay. Everybody seeing that?
Yes.
Okay, I think we were on this picture right here.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. Yes, we were on that picture.
Those circles look really large, too large.
They're too large. They're way too large. Brian, you can go on.
Yeah.
Jeff, are you there?
Jeff? We lost
So
Jeff.
we lost Jeff. Well, here's all the colors that it can come in now.
Jeff. Oh, crap. Jeff? He was on mute. That's what it was.
Is he still here?
He'll come right back.
Zoom in actually again. Let me talk. Go back to that. So, guys, on the left, those are paints, so they can paint the dot on their head. And on the right are shapes they can use. They don't have to be just round circles. I don't remember designs, and I definitely don't remember every color of the rainbow.
Yeah, you guys see that?
I am going to share the link to the show on both our chat on the old videos.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to end the show. I was trying to leave on the phone and it wasn't cooperating. It's weird that it wasn't working on the Chromebook.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but Macs are supposed to be more reliable, you know?
Yeah, but when they're old, you know?
I know. I got to get a new Mac soon.
Okay. I don't know if you can read that, Brian. I am trying to share links and stuff.
Well, it's okay. So it says here that you highlighted here Bindu is the point or dot around which the mandala is created. It's weird. It's almost like a play on words with the Mandela.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the end of that particular folder.
Okay. Can we check for Jeff, please? Yeah, Jeff is not here.
He's not here. Jeff, let me call him.
Oh gosh. All right, guys. Let's see who came back to the new show.
Hey,
We have
Jeff, you coming right back?
Noise Guru, Hi Orion Earth. Let's see. I saw somebody else hiding in here. Ah, Ryugamin. Hello. Let's see. Noise Guru. Jency's here. Hey, Jency. Hi, Pockets. Hi. I'm gonna go check Brian's. Okay, guys. Movie. What comes before At the Roxbury? What do you remember? In the chat. Again, for those of you just joining us, this is a rewind show only, except for the very end. We have something new for the very end. My mom's in the hospital, so I did not have. I had an emergency today. I didn't have time to finish putting the show together. So we'll have more stuff for next week, for this coming weekend. John Nada says night. Noise Guru says night. Hey, Analog. Jency says night. Analog says night. Guys, I can only see one chat right now until Brian gets back. We're trying to get Jeff in here. One minute. Trying to.
Yeah, Jeff's having the same issue, so it must be a StreamYard thing, Sandy. He's
Oh,
whenever he's in here, he's muted now.
That's fantastic. Yeah, you can't mute. I'm not muting. Don't mute. Tell Jeff to switch to the laptop. He won't have a problem. So, guys, it's a night at the Roxbury now, and I don't remember that triangle when I covered this last time. Do you guys remember the triangle at the bottom? We talked about the merging of Roxbury to the line and the letters breaking through, but I don't remember the triangle underneath the pyramid.
No, I don't remember that triangle, that weird triangle there. No. I used to own this movie. Did not have the triangle.
Brian, can you see your chat so I can see my chat? I've been going back and forth, and I can't do it.
Okay.
It was just night. I agree, Jency. It was just night. I covered. This is a rewind from. I'll tell you what date I covered this. Let's see. I originally covered this June 13th, 2020. The previous one, I don't know because I just wrote Scarab for at the time. I wasn't.
Jency says night at the Roxbury.
Yep. It's okay, Orion Earth. Don't worry. I have some things that are about today and not years ago.
No, the triangle was not there, Sandy.
No, it was not. I know it wasn't.
And neither was that weird line.
I know. It's a double line. It's connected. It's weird. I know. I talked about that in a rewind before and the merging. It 100 and whoa, go back. Go back, Brian. Score was not at the top when I covered this last time. There was no score. Do you guys remember score written on top? Absolutely not. It was just them and Night at the Roxbury. Oh my gosh. See, this is why we do rewind. Sometimes we find our stuff has changed. I believe you, Jency. It was always Night at the Roxbury for me.
There's residue for Night at the Roxbury.
Yep. Yeah, the score, right? I do not remember score written at the top. And the A night is just bothering me. It's a little fuzzy for me too now. It's been a while. So there's a 4-film collection with Night at the Roxbury.
That's weird, yeah. It's got both ways there.
Yeah. It 1,000,000% was Night at the Roxbury.
Oh, no way. It did not say score at the top.
Well, see, wait, go back a second. Go back. Look, you can tell it was 2020. Look at the message at the top. I'm not going to read it, though.
Oh, you talking about the vid? Talking about the vid-19?
Yes.
It says, I'm sorry that
Go ahead, read it.
I'm sorry that after repeated viewings of Night at the Roxbury, you learned nothing.
Going along with Right Again means message. I remember this movie, but not the story. It's fuzzy for me.
Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer, Night at the Roxbury theme. What is love? I think everybody was bobbing their heads in the car to that song.
Yep. The Sideways Bob.
Yeah, just be lucky if you didn't smash your car window
Oh my
like they
gosh.
did, like Will Ferrell did.
Yes.
Not at the Roxbury.
There's a lot of residue for Night at the Roxbury.
I don't remember a night at the Roxbury at all.
No, it was not a night. There's a lot of residue. I'm sorry, guys. This is why I throw them into graphics, so we're not sitting here for 20 years
Yeah, you know what
looking
I
at
just
each
learned?
one individually, huh?
Yeah, Sandy, you know what I just learned recently? That guy on the right side of Will Ferrell in Step Brothers.
Uh huh.
I did not know that he was the voice of Wreck-It Ralph.
I didn't know either, but now Wreck-It Ralph's face makes sense because they kind of modeled it after his.
Yeah, they did. There's tons of residue for Not at the Roxbury. Wait,
Yeah,
let's
you
do
can
that.
go faster. I was going to say, you don't have to keep going slow. You can just go through them. We've seen plenty.
Did they really make a Tiger game about it?
No, no, someone photoshopped that.
Can you tell if something's photoshopped?
Yeah, I usually can. Unless someone's really, really proficient with Photoshop.
Jeff's
All
back.
right. Jeff's back. Great.
Jeff,
Can we hear you?
Jeff, can you hear us?
You can't mute.
Yep.
Don't mute.
Jeff,
Listen, you cannot mute because if you mute, you may not be able to turn it off again. We think it's a StreamYard bug.
Okay. Can you hear me?
yeah,
Yes,
we can
hear you.
Good.
Just keep it just like that.
Yeah, don't touch the mute button. All right, guys. So, Brian, when you're done showing the folders, I'll send you the new folder with the 3 slides in it. I don't want to mess you up. So when you're done with the folders, let me know and I'll send you the new one that Jeff's friend sent in.
Oh, okay.
All right, so in the chat, everyone, have you ever seen Big Bird wearing a tie? I don't know why I wrote wear.
Maybe
Wearing.
if he was going to a job interview.
Stay here, Brian. Let them answer. Jeff, what about you?
No.
Can one of you see Brian's chat for answers? I'll look at mine.
Uh-oh.
Jency says no. Noise Guru says yes. High Pockets is a no. Analog Lime is a no.
I can't see any other chat but yours, Sandy.
Okay, Ryo Gaming says I don't think so. Jency says never.
Oh, wait.
I think this is one of the first man excuses. Noise Guru says it was cornflower blue. Well, at least you're affected by something, Noise. I'm going to go check Brian's chat real quick. So, Dominic, hi, Dominic. Earl says no, welcome. Those are the only answers I have in your chat right now. Hey, Dean Johnson, welcome. Let's see. Lord Frybread's here, who said night at the Roxbury. Freeman's Cryptoverse and Teresa is back. All right, I'm going back to my channel. I'm giving Brian a like because he has no likes, guys. Make sure you give Brian's video a like, please.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault. It got messed up, the audio.
So apparently, he needs to wear a tie for all public appearances and always has. He's always worn a tie in public. On the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, when he does when there's a video with him live, telethons, things like that, he has to wear a tie. When Big Bird, I can read it, but just stay there. When Big Bird's performer is performing on location and cannot get a video feed, a small hole is made in the costume to allow him to see. In such cases, Big Bird must wear a necktie to cover the hole. Now, I want everyone to stop and think about this. He needs a hole to see, how is he supposed to see with a necktie over the hole? This is the first man excuse. This is the first man excuse I found before I called it a man excuse. This can also be seen in Sesame Street live shows when Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch were both performed by this person. There's no need for them to put a hole for him to see if they're going to cover it up with a tie. It just makes no sense.
He never wore a tie. That's ridiculous.
That's like wearing a Halloween mask, like one of those rubber masks, and then putting a blindfold on. Like,
yeah.
Why? Oh my goodness. So stupid. All right, Brian, you can go on. Please still be here. Okay. So here is appearances. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, like I said. It's not cornflower blue, but there is a cornflower / red. Noise Guru. On the bottom, it's like light blue and red striped. He's got all different ties. He's got like a whole set of ties for holidays and random appearances. I've never, ever seen him in a tie.
No.
Not even on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I may have seen him in a scarf at one time for the holidays, but never a tie. Lip sync battle. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. Jency says ridiculous AF. So does Analog Line. That's ridiculous. Jency's freaking out. No WTF. Ralph is just laughing no. All right, this is a short one. Short and sweet. Brian, since do you want to read or you want Jeff to read? Or are you still muting?
I'm not muting. Can you hear me?
Yeah, this is a very short one. Go ahead, Brian.
All right, so this is probably just a case of things we didn't know. Not an ME, but
it's adorable. Funny.
Wait, what is this? What are these owls doing?
They're sleeping. I can't. It's so cute.
That's how they sleep?
On their faces.
You mean with their... No.
Yes. Oh, it's adorable. I can't. I had to throw it in there.
It leaves them so vulnerable like that, though. Why would they do that?
Well, no, they're covering their bellies. Their belly is the vulnerable part. And I'm sure they only lay like this when they're safe, when they feel safe. These are all indoors, like they're people's pets. So, but I've never seen them sleeping on their bellies like this. Well, until I covered this.
Me
and
neither.
when did I cover this? I covered this July 2nd, 2020.
And they sleep during the day, of course.
Yeah, look, there's one sleeping like that on the branch of a tree.
That's so weird.
Jeff muted. Jeff, why did you mute? You can't do that.
It works.
Okay, it's working.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only on Apple that we're having an issue.
Yeah, my computer's fine. It was my phone that was the issue.
And it was Brian's Mac, so it might
No,
be
it
an
was not
Apple
my Mac,
issue.
Sandy. It was not my Mac. It was my Chromebook.
Oh, all right.
I'm
Well,
on my
then
Mac now.
be careful, Jeff, because the Chromebook was having an issue too. It is adorable, isn't it, Erica? All right,
What
guys.
color? What color is the poison dripping from the apple in Snow White?
So, guys, I've mentioned this 100 times. You probably know this, but just in case you don't, just answer what you remember, not what you know. Answer what you remember.
Was it green, blue, or red?
Or white.
Or white? Which one? I'm gonna read from my chat.
All right. Analog Lime says green. Wait, can you see Analog Lime in your chat?
Yes.
Then you read the answers because they're all in your chat.
Yeah, I can see everyone's here.
Then you read the chat.
So far, Analog Lime just says green. So far, that's all we have yet. Come on, guys, post your.
We're talking about
answer.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. What color is the poison dripping off the apple when the old witch pulls out the apple from the water? Again, I'm going to give you options: green, blue, red, or white. If you want to take a guess, you're welcome to take a guess. Earl remembers green.
Maybe it was all three, all the above.
Ryu Gaming says, I forget, but I'm thinking violet. I don't really remember. Just when I think poison, it's kind of violet. Adam from Christ says white, maybe. It's been a while since I've seen this.
Violet, you're turning violet. Violet.
Erica says, I would guess green. Jeff, do you want to put in a guess?
Green.
I'm sticking with green as my final answer.
Green was my final answer too. So we can go on.
Sandy remembers bright, almost neon green.
Yes, I do.
Now it's a blue and a dull, ugly teal blue at that.
Yep.
What do you guys think? Are you shocked as well as we are?
Not blue. Not blue. Never
No,
blue.
it was green. You saw how many people in the chat said green? Does that look green? No.
No. But it gets crazier when you see what Disney sells. So Erica says, what? Ew. Jency guessed blue at the last second. Good guess, Jency.
So this is the not residue, I guess.
This is the current reality before I was doing current reality. So this folder is from. You skipped a folder, Brian. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't have a date. It's got Scarab 14.
I didn't skip a folder, did I?
You did. The weather one. It's okay. You can go back to it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. No problem. So here's the current reality. I have it. The problem is, Brian, the reason why I didn't do red here is because of all the colors. So blue, the blue border here is denoting that it's blue, the current reality. Now we have red for red and white. You understand?
Yeah. Do some people actually remember red and white?
Well, Disney sells red and white. Disney sells red and white. I have to clock Joey out like right now. Sorry, give me a minute.
I sort of wish we got paid around the clock.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Now there's the residue for the green. That's what most of us remember. Is that what you guys remember seeing?
I remember green.
Is
I
it in
mean,
the chat
why?
too?
Why is Disney selling it green, but it's blue in the movie? The sweatshirt's Disney. The thing in the bottom right is Disney. The candle. The pin is Disney. All of there's a backpack. There's Christmas ornaments, all by Disney in green. Now there's a blue one in. No, it's green. It's a green blue. I don't know. Maybe that should have been in the blue. It's a little too blue. Oh, and the top right. Oh, can you go back for 1 second? The top right is like one of those new Disney cartoons where they have the older characters and they made it green. Sorry. Go on, Brian.
Jeff's muted again. Jeff, you good? Just making sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, it does not make sense at all that Disney would make their own stuff with green, but it's blue in the movie. And that is how I remember it, green. 100%.
That one would have been really good for Halloween.
It was a Halloween one.
Oh, we did it for Halloween. Okay.
Yeah. There's another Halloween one coming up, too.
All right. The next one's the weather one. I meant to do this one before that other one.
It's okay. It didn't have to be in order.
Okay.
All right, guys. I mainly decided to do this one for people who are newer to the community who've missed some of these. But I have some new weather for you back then in 2020. Okay, Brian. Upside down tornadoes and funnel clouds are now a thing. They're not really tornadoes. Well, they're not sure, actually. I think it's a beaver tail now, which we'll get into too. But it's confusing meteorologists, and when weather confuses meteorologists, we should take note.
This is a mystery surrounding bizarre sighting of upside down tornado off Devon coast.
I believe this could be a water spout where you can't see it in the middle, but it does look like it's tapering off on the left side. And that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say it's a land spout.
A land spout. Give me a break.
Why don't you just call it a dust devil?
Land spouts are tornadoes that form like water spouts over land.
I've only known them as dust devils, but they're calling them land spouts now. That looks like a dust devil to me. Except for the one in the top left. That does look like a water spout over land.
Yeah, if you live in Florida, chances are you get a lot of water spouts. We also have decoy tornadoes now, beaver tail and tail clouds.
Yes, this is what I was talking about, the beaver tail. That's not a tornado, that's a beaver tail in those pictures.
What in the world?
Yeah, they're not tornadoes, they just look like them.
That's scary.
Yeah, the clouds are touching the ground. Like, why?
Oh, what's in that lower right image? Is that like a city in
the lower right? It's a beaver tail. It's not. There's no spin. It's a cloud that touches the ground without spin.
I know I've never heard of that.
I know.
But that almost looks like a pirate ship in the black against the white cloud right there.
Gotcha. I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I thought this was. You want to read this?
I thought this was fog. It's actually Sylvagentis clouds. Has anyone ever heard of Sylvagentis clouds? I've never seen that before. Oklahoma weather stuns meteorologists with bizarre tornado coming from the ground. That should be somewhere else. But Sylvagentis clouds, evaporation, and there it is, that evapotranspiration I've talked about with the plants, increasing the humidity. Water droplets may aggregate into Sylvagentis clouds. So clouds created by condensation, but it's evapotranspiration now. The condensate was coming out of the trees like an upside down waterfall, meteorologist David Payne said. The funnel cloud floated over several west central Oklahoma cities, falling apart and then tightening up over and over. When the storm approached Guthrie, clouds appeared to come up from the ground like a series of fingers growing from the trees. They were, in fact, the condensation coming off of the trees in the ground below. The tornadoes seemed to be literally sucking it up from the ground. Has anyone ever seen that before?
No way.
And here's more pictures of it happening.
I wish we could see the video.
Well, I like how the meteorologist did. I didn't need to put arrows in. He was just pointing right to it. It was great. Steam and volcanic steam tornadoes are a thing now. So the tornado forms from the steam from a tornado. Not the cloud above. This online slide was created in 2014. Okay, everyone? In 2014, they listed multiple vortices, which I've talked about recently, satellite tornadoes, waterspout, landspout, gustnado, which I talked about previously or might even be in this presentation, dust devil, fire whirl, steam devil. So fire whirl was one of the new types of tornadoes in the Mandela effect, but this was created in 2014. What waterfalls can now fall up because of wind.
Is it a constant flow, or is it just like a burst, like a wave hitting the rock?
No, this is like a constant flow. It's known as the upside down waterfall.
Wow. I mean, maybe we're living in the upside down. I have no clue. That's
Here's
just
more
weird.
more images of upside down waterfalls.
That's one waterfall you really can't go chasing.
No. That's the one that'd be chasing you.
Exactly.
Hail shafts.
Hail shafts, rain bombs of hail, instead of rain, now exist. So I've covered rain bombs back in 2019, where from far away it looks like an atomic bomb, but it's just rain dumping from one cloud in one area. Well, they also have it with hail, and it's called a hail shaft. And I've never heard of it until then. So here's some pictures of hail shafts.
You know what they're going to say it is, right, Sandy? That's
What's
causing
that?
all this?
What?
I can't say it on the air, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, finally.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, you can read it.
Finally, horseshoe vortices clouds now exist.
They're literal clouds that are in the shape of a horseshoe, a horizontal vortex spinning column of air, and a strong mountain wave to form a cumulus cloud, leading to a horseshoe vortex cloud. Except the mountains aren't necessary, because I took a picture of one in Philadelphia. Right after I covered this, I saw a horseshoe vortice cloud in the air while I was driving. Okay, Brian.
One of the rarest clouds ever. This was taken over Battle Mountain, Nevada on March 2018.
It was like a staple.
Kind of looks like a kid jumping rope. I don't know.
I see a staple. And here's more pictures.
So you're telling me it's actually spinning?
I don't think it is, but they say it is.
You've
What
seen
you
one of
do-
these,
what do you-
Sandy?
What?
Have you
what do
seen
you-
one of these?
I have seen one of these in real life.
Oh, wow.
And I've showed it before. It's in one of the residue folders. I took a picture while I was driving on the bridge towards the Philadelphia airport. I was like, "There's 6 different clouds in this scene." I took a picture, and then I highlighted all the different clouds, including one of these. And if I knew where it was, I'd send it, but I have no idea where it is. Brian,
Yep, I'm here.
you have the one folder, and then I gotta send you the new one, right? How many folders do you have left?
There's 3 total that I see.
Left over?
Yeah.
All right, then just tell me when you're gonna start the last one, and I'll send you the new one.
I got the new one with Jeff's friend. Is that the one?
Oh, okay, you have it. Okay, great. Okay, good. Noise Guru has seen Hebrew letters in the sky before. That's crazy. If you ever see that again, take a picture and send it in, please. All right, guys. What word or words, this is the movie The Others, does she say before I am your daughter? So the little girl says to her mom, I am your daughter in the movie The Others. This is one of the Halloween ones. This is like beginning of graphics here, so I didn't even put the question right. Does anyone remember what was said right before I am your daughter? Stay here, Brian.
Oh, that movie was scary. I mean, it was pretty creepy.
Can you look at your chat and see if anybody knows this? This was one of the scariest scenes of the movie. That's why I remember it clear as day.
Oh, thank you, Dean, for sharing that there.
Oh, thank you, Dean. John Nada can't remember, and that's okay. Maybe this will spark your memory when I show you what I remember and what it is now.
Did you see what Analog Lime says?
Luke, I am your daughter.
I like that better than what it is now. All right, we can go on. They don't remember.
I still go. I still go with the Luke. I'm your daughter.
I remember that I am your daughter. And now it is, are you mad? I am your daughter. It was, but I am your daughter. Just like that. Now,
You sure
are
this
you
is a
mad?
rewind, Sandy? I don't remember you covering this one.
No, this is old Brian. I covered this a long time ago.
It must have been while I was away.
What have you done with my daughter? Are you mad? I am your daughter. No, it was, but I am your daughter. Just like that. and I have great residue.
But that's not her daughter. Is it? I forgot the movie. It's been a while.
It is her daughter, but it's also the seance woman at the same time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, does this play?
No.
No, it's just a picture. So these girls parodied, sorry, this scene, and they titled it "But I Am Your Daughter," just like I remember it. Yeah, I know. Look at the dislike button. Oh,
Oh, why'd they get 5 dislikes?
I don't know. It's sad. So here's another one. But I am your daughter. Just like I remember. What is it with the cats? But I am your daughter.
I think is that a dog? That looks like
That
a
was a
dog.
dog. The first one was a cat. Second one was a dog. At the top, I think it says, "But I am your daughter." All I see is green. It's too small, Brian. What does it say? Yeah, but I am your daughter.
Yeah, but I am your daughter. That's when Trump went to go see the Pope or something?
Probably, yeah.
But I am your daughter from the others.
Hmm.
It was But I am your daughter.
Yeah.
Who found this one? You did?
I did. The infamous line, "But I am your daughter." Infamous line. I think that "But I am your daughter" line was in the trailer, too.
It's one of those like in E.T. You remember E.T.? The trailer still says E.T. phone home. But in the real movie, it says E.T. home phone.
He says phone home in the movie still, just not.
No, he doesn't.
He does after he says home phone.
He says both.
Yeah.
He never said both to me. He only said the one, E.T.
Right.
phone home.
But when it changed in the first time he said it. And then after that, he says it the way we remember.
That's so weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, it shouldn't be
This
home
is
phone anyway.
okay. Can I say what it is?
No, I want Jeff to say what it is first.
What's that?
Now, guys, I'm not asking what the name of the band is. I want you to write it how you remember it. What is the name of this band? Write it exactly how you remember it. Jeff, tell me how you would write this down. Or write it in the chat for us.
Okay.
Like if you were watching old school MTV and you saw the name in the side, how do you remember it written?
This one I knew very well.
I'm with Jency on this one.
You're with everybody on that. It's just, they're all saying the same.
No, but I mean the same capitalization. John Ellis says DMV.
That's a good one.
I love the added humor here.
It's great. All right, so everybody's wrong. We can go on. I'm the only one who remembers like periods because I remember I have a dual memory though. I have a vague memory of D period, M period, C period, but I do remember DMC without the periods. What I don't remember is on the next slide. I do not remember run dash D period, M period, C period. Anyone?
Nope.
No, that's got to be a mistake.
Well, at the top, there is no D period, N period, C period in the picture. But that was new. That was like a reunion type thing, the ultimate like collection. I have it on MTV, so we're gonna keep going.
Didn't they do that song, that remix of
Oh shit.
Life is
Yeah,
a
right.
Highway or something like that?
I
Didn't they
don't
do?
know. I don't know. I'm just focused on the logo right now, Brian. I can't with the dash. I can't. It's on the stage in the concert.
I have something to add.
Yes.
So I'm looking on my iTunes. I have all their album covers on here.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
walk this way. Walk
It
this way.
does not have the dash or the periods.
Like I said, if they updated their album covers, they changed. It's later on. They changed it without. You'll see.
But yeah, I remember "Walk This Way." That song
Yes.
that was super popular. Uh,
Noise guru
what did he
wrote
say?
run wrote run underscore like 10 times DMC. It's a dash, Orion. It's just a dash.
Can you guys
Next
see my
slide,
screen, or is
Brian.
it swirling?
No, we see the screen. You're swirling.
You guys there?
We're here, Brian. Can you hear us? Oh no. Oh no, not again. I think Brian's having internet issues personally.
Yeah.
Jeff, are you on the computer?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to tell Brian to let you present. You have the folders. I sent them all to you. Give permission. Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, you're back. Good. Thank
Yeah, I'm back.
goodness.
Yeah, usually I'm back. Okay, right away. Sorry. Uh,
Okay.
I
So
was
we're
in the
going
middle of
with the
presenting.
residue.
Yeah, I was in the middle of presenting, and it was swirling. Can you guys see this?
Yes, we could see this. We've been looking at this. Let's go to the residue. Well, actually, let's go to MTV first. Jeff, that's MTV. Back in the day. Look at that. I can't. Never like that.
Did you see that bottom image?
That's what I'm talking about. That was MTV. And then we get into the residue.
You'd think they would have done it the same way throughout,
Like I
right?
said, officially it has the dash and the dots. It's on stage when they perform. It doesn't make sense. I've never seen it that way. And it was on MTV like that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. They never did that.
No. I remember that logo too with the run on top of the DMC. But I don't remember RUN being the UN being lowercase. That was weird. All right, we're on the last one. Jeff, you need to explain. This is just a picture here. The video is last, but basically, we're going to ask you if you remember this. So, Jeff, why don't you explain how you came about getting this?
Okay, so a friend of mine sent this to me saying, "Do you remember this?" Because I don't. And I said, "No, I don't remember it. And I think we would have seen it. It's really weird."
And then Jeff shared it with me. And while watching the video that we're going to see, it changed right before my eyes. Two things changed, as a matter of fact. But the first thing I want to ask you about, this is going to do with Mr. T. Okay? So, Brian, go to the next slide.
nice. Well, your mama is
Hold
so...
it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone's mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
So do you guys remember this? That's what I'm asking.
Treat her
Right?
right. Treat your mother right. Treat her right. Treat her right.
I don't
You
want to get
guys,
copyright here.
I know. I don't want you to get, but can you just skip ahead a little bit to when Mr. T starts singing? Please? Okay. Right there's good.
So treat her right. Mother, I always love her. My mother.
All right, you can stop.
Treat her right.
We don't want to
Treat her
copyright.
right.
Stop. Does anyone remember this?
Not at all.
Okay. Anyone in your chat? Brian, you have to look at the chat. You're the only one who can see both. Did we lose Jeff?
No,
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Oh, he's still here. Good. Does anyone remember this at all? Because now I'm going to talk to you about the changes.
I pity the fool.
I did. We all shifted. We all shifted to a reality where Mr. T was rapping with backup singers. I can't. All right. When you're done, Brian, go to the next slide because when Jeff sent this to me, I watched it more than once and it changed. But I want to ask a question before I even get to the changes about what's around his neck. Jesse says, "I pity the fool who doesn't remember this."
That's all of us, then.
We have one person in the chat say, "I pity the food." Did you see that?
No, that's good. Wait, here, look. Now, guys, is that a pentagram behind that? What looks like a gold iPod hanging around his neck? What is hanging around his neck? I don't remember these big chunks of gold like that. And it looks like an upside down pentagram. I swear. I don't know what it is.
No,
But what is that?
Actually, that's a Star of David.
Upside down, Brian? No, it's not.
No, look at it closer. Look at it closer. It's got the two triangles.
I'd have to see it. I hope it's the Star of David. But regardless, I don't remember these big blocky, like that, like teardrop gold. It looks like he's on his own neck, and then the iPod shaped one. I don't remember that, or hard drive. I don't know. It looks like a hard drive or something. I don't know. I don't remember those big chunks of gold. Hey, Super Mario. Here's what changed for me though. When I first watched this clip that Jeff sent me, both of his socks were the dark color. And Jeff and I both remember black shoes, right, Jeff? You remember
Yeah.
black? And now he's wearing sandals with black socks. White sandals with black poking through. And then I don't even know what's going on. It looks like the sock is cut and you can see his actual ankle. I don't even know what's going on there. But now they're different colors. And it changed right in front of us. So I just wanted to point that out. And that's it for tonight, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for coming and sticking with us throughout this whole thing. So sorry for the technical difficulty we had.
Yes, and again, like Super Mario Brothers is just joining us. For those of you that didn't hear the first two times, we did a rewind show tonight because my mom is in the hospital. She went in this morning. So we will be back this weekend with actually new stuff, not just the end of the show, the whole show. We knew. Thanks for hanging here with the rewinds. I know some of you missed some of these, so that's the good news. Is when I do a rewind, sometimes you still get new stuff. So we'll see you next week, everyone. Thank you so much.
Sandy, you sure about this weekend coming up? Because it's Memorial Day weekend, and I'll be out of town.
Oh, you're gonna be out of town.
Yes.
When do you come back?
I'll be back Tuesday.
Oh,
Well,
I guess.
it'll be later Monday. Actually, I'll be back.
Well, if we don't have a show at Brian, Jeff, you want to do it on my channel?
Yeah.
All right. So
You guys,
regardless, there'll be a show this weekend sometime.
yes. Make sure you sub Sandy's channel and Jeff's channel, so
And
that
make
you
sure
guys
you
can
click the
catch.
bell so you can be notified since we're not sure what day now.
Well, Sandy, you could do the Saturday show like usual.
I could. But if you're a game for Monday night, maybe we'll do Monday night. We'll see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
We could possibly do Monday night.
Yeah, but if you're falling asleep, we'll talk about it later. We're live right now.
We'll
It's
have
okay.
to see. Yeah, I know. We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah. So
All right.
thank you, everyone. Thank you for the prayers for my mom. I
Yes.
really
Good night,
appreciate it.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
I don't have my outro on here. Sorry. All
I
right.
was like, we're still live. What's going on?
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.